Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Go Home Show of Velocity to House of Horrors. We are so happy to have you. Welcome everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed the chaos just a few moments ago. Now we can enjoy the Velocity right here, right now. And I hope everybody's excited for House of Horror, the two-night event with many, many amazing matches on it. And we're going to have a couple more conclusions to what we're actually going to get at the show here tonight on Velocity. And to kick us off, let's rise onto the scene, the Velocity Intercontinental Champion. On week one, we saw Matthew Cage and Ryan Yokozu come out to try and stake their claim for the title, and they ended up competing in a number one contenders match last week on Velocity, with Ryan Yokozu ended up picking up the win to become the number one contender to Butch at House of Horrors. And with that being the case, you have to wonder what's going through the head of Butch. Is this what he wanted? Would he have rather had Matthew Cage? Does it matter either way? I don't know. That's what we're going to find out. But all I know for certain, it's going to be a great match, no matter the competitor. And Yokozu makes it known with very little words that he doesn't need to speak much, that he is ready for anything Butch throws at him. Could just be his moment. But while Yokozu marches into one of the biggest matches in his career in a while, we move on tonight to decide who will face TPT at House of Horrors, a number one contender match between the Ascendant and the Warriors of Odin.
The following is a tag team match Angela Lopez at a combined weight of 462 pounds. King and Damien.
Returning last week with Angelica Lopez by their side, the Ascendant look to ascend their way to the top of the division to become the tag team champions, because they gotta go through two behemoths of a team to do it. They gotta go through the Warriors of Odin with a literal behemoth, and they gotta go through TPV, the behemoth of the division, as they are the best at this very moment. They got a long road ahead of them, and certainly a hard one, but not an impossible one. We've seen just how good the Ascendants can be. We've seen it back in year 3, we've seen it in year 4 especially. And if they can come together to put all their cards in the right places, it may not be very long that it takes them to become the new champion. And they certainly deserve it after the year they had, but at the same time, so does TPV after all their struggles in the year they had. So it's really a double-edged sword no matter who wins that match, but there's also another side to that sword, and that is the Warriors of Odin, Big Joe and Thorsten.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 723 pounds.
Holy fucking shit. What do you say, 723 pounds? I bet you 80% of that is Joe. Well, good Lord have mercy. The weight is over, and it's like, what, 300 pounds apart from the Ascendant. Well, yeah, the other side of the sword, like I was saying, Joe and Thorsten, they absolutely have a chance to stake their claim as well. They never really had a chance at the tag team titles in the tag team division at all, really, and well, now it's their moment to have that chance. Here we go. 2-on-2, Slick Rick, ring the bell, we are underway. Kane and Thorsten will start us off here. The odds are certainly stacked against the Ascendant, and most of that reason has to do with Joe, his size, and what he's been able to do the last 2 weeks, especially week 1 where he flattened one half of the champion. Back and forth. Neither can land the move. Kane with the big forearm. He goes off the rope. Thorsten catches him. Overhead belly to belly. Down goes Kane. Kane trying to crawl away. Did not land right. Thorsten has him up. Oh my God! Huge German. Back of his head against the mat. And Kane already taking a rough start to this match. Thorsten, while he may not have the size of Big Joe, he's got the smart that nobody else does in this match. And that's coming clear. So far, Thorsten sends him crashing into the side of the announce table. And Kane having a rough awakening here. Clearly, Big Joe is not the only threat that people facing the Warriors of the Road have to worry about. Thorsten's got his own weapons in his arsenal. Back in the ring. Thorsten grabbing him from behind. He got him again. But Kane able to counter. Shot by Kane. Blocked by Thorsten. Puts him right back against the rope. Kicking the shit out of him, mind you. Thorsten up and down goes Kane. A stun gun. Right in the face of Kane. Thorsten in complete control over the Ascendant. Back up to a vertical base. Into the corner. And this is bad news if you're the Ascendant. A tag to Joe, which is exactly what you don't want. Here comes Joe! Oh my God! Flash in the corner. And one from Thorsten over belly to belly. Just tossing Kane across the ring. First a shoulder block, then a splash. Oh my God! And then an overhead belly to belly, and he does it again. just throwing Kane around like it's nothing. He's got him on his shoulders. Look at that! Running power slam. Kane barely kicking out at 2. Look at the size difference between these two. It's like looking at an Eldritch horror. Military press. No, Kane. Big Joe circling him like a shark. Sends him into the corner. Joe with the right. Grabbing him. And he's gonna toss him. Watch out, Rick! Okay, get even more in the way, you know? Do the opposite of what I just said. Back in the corner again. Kane just cannot seem to escape the onslaught of Joe. Off the ropes with an Irish whip. And sending him! Oh my God, Kane! You poor man! All Damien and Angelica can do is watch. Joe's got him up. Plants him down. Suplex over the apron. And for good measure, dropping the knee on Kane. Damien is yet to get tagged into this match, and they need it desperately. Kane getting outworked so hard by the Warriors of Odin. Oh my God! Assisted power slam as Thorsten gets the tag. Kane trying to crawl away. Thorsten doesn't let it happen. A jumping elbow to the spine. He's got him up. Plants him down. Covered by Thorsten. For the win over the Ascendant, and Kane is able to kick out at 2 again, but there's not much behind it. Thorsten once more just grabbing that head and showing him who's in control. Kane gets out from under. Kane, he's trying something. Kick to the chest and a roundhouse. Right across the skull and a much-needed tag! Damien's the legal man! Just when you thought it might be over, Damien enters the ring! A dip gets clothesline to Thorsten as he tries to crawl to the corner. But there's nowhere to go. Damien stopping him in his tracks. Get out! Howard bomb! And a kick out by Thorsten. He stays alive. He hasn't been beaten up too much this match, but Damien looking to change that. Into the corner with a right to Thorsten. And a second. Clothesline. 4 clotheslines in a row. Stomping out Thorsten. Damien taking complete control of this match. Oh, how the tides have changed from behind with Thorsten able to counter out of midair to get out of it. Rolling elbow caught by Damien. Kick to the midsection. Look at this. Boom! Gets his clothesline at his own. And Thorsten looking for the tag. Damien's not going to let that happen. And then a corner where Kane is. And now the Ascendants can start to work their magic. Fireman carry. A slam, and here comes Damien. Whoa! Phenomenal work by Damien. Like a full hook to Tomiko over Kane. And another tag. They're going to work their magic back and forth. Back suplex. Back suplex from Kane and Damien. Look at a assisted one. Alley-oop. Damien from behind. He's going to grab him by the throat. And down goes Thorsten. Oh no! Watch out from up high! Oh my God! A knee across the chest of Damien. Big Joe was watching very closely, and Damien had just gotten flattened by 500 pounds of pure muscle and meat. A little bit of both. Oh my God! To the ground, a cover by Thorsten. He's able to get out of it. from Kane in the entrance to try and save his partner, and Thorsten takes him out as well. Horrible moves. They're not happy with the Warriors of Odin doing as well as they are. Up on the top rope. Thorsten grabbing hold of Damien, and Joe's on the top. This is bad news. Thorsten was counter by Damien. Oh my God! Damien countered out of midair with the neck breaker, and Thorsten paid for it. Oh my God! Damien drops him. Big Joe goes down. Just when you thought it might have all been over, Damien. Oh! What the hell? Thorsten just throws the damn chair at him. He disqualified himself. What the hell are you doing? Is that technically a win for the Ascendants or not? You can just throw it away like that. Kane's gonna go right after him. The match is already over, but it's broken out outside the ring. Wait, watch out! Big Joe! Crashing through Kane out of midair! Wait, well, watch out! Damien comes in too! Flying through the sky! Wait, here comes Thorsten! Oh my God! Damien pushed right into the table. Everybody's just diving on each other. But look back in the ring! Nope, cut that out. But look back in the ring! Angelica Lopez! They got the extra number! Angelica's gonna make that known! Thorsten on his feet on the announce table. Angelica's got a hold of him! Yes, sir! DDT! Down goes Thorsten! Wait a minute. Joe, oh no, Angelica! Oh my God! Joe just flew off the top and crushed her! You gotta check on her, man. Cole Wright got hit with traction. Maybe Angelica now does too. Through the announce table. Good Lord have mercy. Kane and Damien come to the rescue with the kendo stick, but Angelica, I think, that'll be the primary concern after that. Maybe besides the fractured ribs, she seems kind of okay. And a standoff! You gotta split this up! Wait a minute! TPZ! That's one way to split it up! Solution! They say if the Warriors of Odin are going to be a problem, you might as well take both out at the same time. They're confident in it. And the Warriors of Odin will certainly take that. But will the Ascendants be happy with it? What did he think was gonna happen? Who asked Keely out and expected an answer to be yes? Whatever, man. As we continue on tonight, Jack Maverick's got a big match against the Bluegrass Wolf. Logan Freeman and Jack Maverick tonight on Velocity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 242 pounds, Jack Maverick!
Jack Maverick arriving onto the scene with a lot of pressure, that's for sure. You gotta go against Logan Freeman. I don't exactly know if he 100% wants to do it, but he will. He'll do it for his university friends, I guess. Although I'm starting to think that some of them don't want to be his friend with the way that they treat him. He's a little too naive to notice that though, isn't he? So, bad enough for him. But whether or not he's still the leader, he's still got his chance, and he's still got an opportunity to help out his team, specifically Maximus King here, against Logan Freeman, the Bluegrass Wolf, with his match at House of Horrors against Maximus King. We know that Logan Freeman is the real champion. Maximus King is only the interim champion. Of course, the winner at House of Horrors between the two will walk out as the one and only true Velocity Men's Global Champion.
Nebraska, weighing in at 210 pounds, the men's global champion, Logan
Logan
Freeman!
Freeman arrives on the scene with a goal in mind, and that is to take down Jack Maverick to scare the shit out of Maximus King and make his way on the House of Horrors with a whole lot of momentum to get that title off of Maximus King's shoulders. Logan Freeman with a phenomenal entrance as always, and while he's got a lot on the line, especially for his mental game, right here, I believe in Logan Freeman. We know how good he's been, we know the kind of person he's been, and we know a guy like Jack Maverick is somebody he eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Here we go! And Maverick immediately running outside of the ring. He does not want anything Logan's got to offer, but Logan's gonna chase him. Jack Maverick, all he can do is run away. Logan, he goes under. He goes under again. Maverick in trouble. Caught. Oh my God. Well, that's why he was running. He knew once Freeman got him, he was going to break his fucking neck, apparently. Pull fight in the corner. Back elbow. Board arm. Combo in the corner. Logan Freeman pummeling Maverick. A cold line in the corner. Here he comes again. Boom! Logan Freeman stomping out Jack Maverick, trying to make an example out of him. Almost as if to say, here's what you got coming towards you, Maximus King. I'll make an example out of your mentor. Oh, and then I'll make an example out of you! A bluegrass DDT down into the ground. Covered by Logan. For the earning victory. Can he get it? No. That kicks out. He's got a little more resiliency than that. But Logan not looking to let up whatsoever. 9. Vertical leap senton to Jack Maverick. Right back to his feet. He's got him up. Group of this powerbomb position. Good Lord! Keep in mind, Jack Maverick is tall. He's like, what, 6'3", 6'4"? And Logan Freeman's just tossing him around like nothing. Right in the face of Maverick. Logan Freeman trying to make an example out of Master Maverick. And he's doing a good job at it. And in the corner, looking to finish it off as early as this. Freeman from the corner. No! Threw that global, threw that out of the way. Jack Maverick avoids it, and he's got him up. Maverick! Cross you! Can you believe it? Maverick with the big move. He's trying to claw his way back into it. And no, a kick out by Logan Freeman. In the corner. Maverick looking for the blackout. Logan Freeman slides out of the way. He's not going to let it happen so early. Big leaping clothesline. Maverick destroyed to the ground once again. Clothesline attempt. Logan ducks under, sending him into the corner. Freeman crushing him with rights over and over like a rat dog. Given to a goddamn pit bull. Stomps in the corner. Freeman. He's got him up again. Oh wait, Maverick counters with a half body drop before it could get too dangerous. He was looking for that crucifix powerbomb again. Maverick got him up. Oh my God, swinging sidewalk slam! That was a nasty one! And Maverick, right back to his feet, hooking him up! Oh my God! Oh, that inward is like fucking, I don't know, what is bro doing? Relax, homie! I think he spit on me from over there. Sending Logan back in the ring and Maximus. But Logan, Jack, what the fuck just happened? Jack Maverick gets back in the ring as well, off the rope. Jack looking for a blackout in the corner. Here we go! From up high! But Logan moves out of the way. Jack Maverick was gonna end it. Clothesline from Logan. Big neck breaker to counter. Jack Maverick trying to hold his stake in this match. And here we go. Stomping him out over and over again. That one's from Avu. Jack Maverick setting up from behind. Cross you! Perhaps Logan Freeman may have underestimated Jack Maverick. Mother in hell, what are you doing? You might have underestimated Jack Maverick a little bit. And here we go again. From the corner. Maverick looking to end it right air. Blackout avoided. Logan gets out of the way again. Kicked him in midsection. Freeman's got him up. Bluegrass DDT once more. Logan Freeman. Could this time be the charm. Logan from the corner. Maverick moves again. He's still in it. Wait! Blackout! Maverick! No way! Covered by Jack for the win! Can you believe it? Oh, John Logan Freeman got his blood on the rope! I didn't even see it! I wondered why Flickwood stopped counting! That's why! Ring awareness from Freeman. Couldn't get his hand on it, so he used his foot! And Maverick, half a second or less away from doing what most people probably would consider a big upset. But in the corner, Logan getting pummeled in a spine as Maverick places catches him up high. Jack from the sky, hooked him up. Oh, Boomlexer all the way up there. This is awesome. Look at Jack go. I haven't seen him like this in a while. Usually he just getting his shit beat. Maverick from up top. No, Morgan. He moved out of the way again. That would have ended it right there. What the hell? Oh, Bluegrass forearm. They told him to suck it in the door. Hey, Maximus King. Move. Wait a minute. Jack Maverick. Oh no. Maverick from behind! No, Logan kicked out! Maximus almost screwed him! He tried it, he sure did! Bluegrass forearm! Didn't seem to matter! For the win! Logan Freeman puts down Master Maverick!
Here is your winner, Logan Freeman!
Well, it certainly wasn't an easy bout. Even if he had it in the bag, no matter what, Jack Maverick didn't let him get it easy. He put up a fight. He made him work for it. What a win by Logan Freeman. Well, if it isn't very clear what Franco is suggesting, it should be. I think Franco's inviting him to smile, but no way Matthew accepts that, right? I mean, I guess I wouldn't put it past him, but man, I just feel like it's so out of his element, but Franco doesn't seem to think so, and he clearly knows what he's doing, so maybe he sees something that we don't in Matthew Cage, which is a terrifying reality to think about. But if we're gonna talk about Franco, we gotta talk about Ian Yo. He's not even supposed to be here, but he is. We saw it talked about last week on Velocity. When Ian returned on week 1, he obviously was going after Franco. He said, I'm going to strike first. I'm not going to let you get the first strike on me. You think I'm just going to wait around and let you beat me up? Hell no. So Ian, he made his move, and he's not supposed to be on Velocity. His loss at WrestleMania Year 4 to Butch, there was a clause, if Ian Yole lost, he had to leave the brand and go over to Chaos. And, well, that happened. He lost, and he had to go over to Chaos. But he came back. And that's a little against the rules. Robbie knows that. So there was a deal struck because Robbie knows what it's like to be in Ian's shoes. So he cut him a little deal. He told him, you can come on Velocity and talk to Franco or whatever, all you want, right? As long as it's with Franco, you know, and stuff like that. But you're not allowed to have any matches on Velocity. Now, apparently Butch greenlit this. Now, I don't know what state Butch and Ian are in, considering how their last couple interactions went, but apparently Butch has some respect for the man, and I guess that's fair. Ian is one of the greatest of all time, whether you like him or not. That is something that you have to admit. It's just a fact. It really is. Love him or hate him, the man's a gem, and he's gonna try to save his career here. Well, what an interaction between Franco and Ian. They clearly have a lot going on in the House of Horrors, and I am very excited for that match. But I'm also a little worried for Ian. Crazy to say, considering how much I wanted to be a athlete, and I still did, but things have changed, man. It's 3 years older. Sometimes we just gotta let things go, you know? Move on, let it air out. We got other shit to worry about. And one of those things is what's going on with Kat Easley. On week 1, we saw her lose to Akari clean for the first time since Kagetsu and Carly Sam, both respectively in year 2 and 3, and it has been a long time since she had to face that.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Rapid City, South Dakota.
And by that, I mean a long time since she had to face her own demon, aka losing. I think she forgot what it felt like to lose. So with that being the case, well, she wants to probably vindicate that as much as she can with a rematch against Akari. Again, I mean, she went like, what, almost 2 years without being pinned? Because she lost to Carly Fam in year 2, lost to Kagetsu at Survivor Series year 4, and then coming into year 5, she was champion, lost it to Devin Lynn, not clean. And then Akari took her out, and it was almost shades of year 3 WrestleMania against Nadia Hunter. So Kat Easley's got to have a lot going on in her mind. We saw her last week ambush Kira Jade and Akari, and that got her a match with Kira Jade tonight. But she does not have a scheduled rematch with Akari as far as I know. I think that's because she lost so clean. What rematch can you have? I'm sure there will be one, because Kat is unrelenting. She wants to prove that it was only rusty. That's what she's been saying. Oh, I was just rusty. I was rusty. It sounds to me like Kat, just as much as I love her, she's just struggling to acknowledge the fact that she lost. And I feel like as a competitor of her caliber, of her expertise, of her smarts, you gotta be able to acknowledge that, you know, you just lost. Not blame it on anything, you know? I mean, she had a reason to blame it on people before, but she can only blame herself if she's not doing that, and that's what worries me. She's gonna get into her own head. You gotta be able to take accountability for your losses. That could come back to bite her. It already has.
And her opponent from Singapore.
But tonight, I don't know if she has to worry about that or not. It's all gonna come into play when the time is right, though. It's Kira Jade takes on Kat Easley tonight after the ambush last week, as I said. And Kira Jade has had a rough start to this year. I'm pretty sure she's lost like every single match that she's been a part of. Against Shannon Rhodes, against Yumiko Lee, and now she's got to go against Kat Easley. So I wish her luck. I really do, because good Lord Almighty. But it should be a fun main event. As I talked about in the past, Kira Jade is a great in-ring competitor. Whether you like her or not, or whether she wins or not, she does an amazing job at putting on a banger of a match, telling a great story, and being one of the most entertaining competitors on the Women's Velocity roster. There's no doubt about it. And here we go. Kira Jade and Kat Easley. We are underway. Let's see if he's going to put a vote. Oh my God, let's see if he's going to put a vote on Kira Jade this time. I sure fucking hope not. But as we get underway, Kat Easley just destroying Kira Jade as soon as the bell rang. A knee, and now she just jumps around, and there's another knee straight to the head. Easley just pummeling Kira Jade. Dr. Bomb to the ground. Kat Easley, we just started, and she's already making short work of Jade. The skill gap is clear. Big knee in the corner. Easley grabbing a hold of her. Oh! Release German was throwing her back into the goddamn corner. Oh! And another one. Easley just unrelenting. I've never seen her this angry. I mean, maybe against Mel Young it's the Justice farewell tour, but that's about it. A Kamagoye from Easley, and Kira Jade already busted open a little bit. You can see it right by her eye. And again! Holy hell, Easley is seemingly taking out all of her frustration on Kira Jade. And she's got to be frustrated after that Akari loss. I mean, how can you not be? The same thing with Devin Lynn in year 3. And she is taking every ounce of her anger and wrath out on Kira Jade tonight. And almost mocking her. Kira pushes her away with a no avail hard lock lariat. And Jade, I mean, as much as she loses, I've never seen her like this deleted. Like ever, I don't think. This is brutal. Back in the corner, easily with a chop. Grabbing Kira and a floater suplex. Dropping her right on the back of her head. And now got her up on her shoulders. Cat easily hooks her up and down. I even call a cover by Easley for the win. Oh. Cat Easley lets it go and is mocking her. I have not seen this side. Oh! Hard lock lair. I have not seen this side of Cat Easley since that Mel Young match, and that was the first time I ever saw it. This is becoming a lot more frequent. This is what I talk about, man. You gotta have some accountability. It starts to eat away at you. But maybe it's working in Easley's favor here against Kira Jade on the top. Twist of fate and down goes Kira Jade. Easily just mangling what seems to be a carcass of Kira Jade at this moment. Wings of justice. And just like that, Kira Jade falls. Whoa! Wait a minute! Kira Jade! Got her hand on the rope! She's awake? Easily starting to get angry, man. Look at the blood on the mat. Jade is getting destroyed. But she still had the audacity! What the hell? This is just gonna anger Cat Easley a lot more than it already has! But maybe it'll work out in her favor! Kira Jade now on the offensive! Jade with a couple of strikes back the other way. A kick in the corner. Easley now. Jade's in trouble. Kick from Jade. Powering out with everything she's got after taking one hell of a beating. Kicks in the corner. She's unrelenting. Hooks her up. Jade with the buckle bomb to the former champion. I can't believe this. Kira Jade kicked him and touched off the rope. Boom! Crashing through easily. I can't believe what I'm watching. Kira Jade, Emerald, Reverse, cover for the win. Oh my goodness, Cat Easley kicks out. Cat Easley kicks out. Kira Jade's got a lot more fight than I thought she had in her. But how long is it gonna last you given the beating that she took at the beginning of the match? You see all that blood on the mat? Every single drop of that is Kira Jade. Foot choke in the corner, now on the top! A big leg drop! And a cover by Jade once more for the win over Easley! And she kicks out at 2. Jade's getting frustrated, but she's gotta stay composed. Back to her feet. Jade is just going to continue the onslaught in any way she can. Get out. Hammerlock. Spinebuster. And a cover by Jade. And another kick out by Easley. Akira Jade once again looking for the end. It's not over. Till it's over. She's looking for the Emerald Reaver. But Easley's able to get out of it. To the midsection. What the face? Once again. A cover by Easley. For the win over Kira Jade. No. Jade kicks out. Jade kicks out. Easley's starting to get a little, I don't know, desperate. Hey. Who the hell's on the... It better not be. It's Devin Lynn. God damn you, Devin Lynn. Always Devin Lynn. Kira Jade for the sneaking win. Oh my God. I thought that was 3. Easley gets out at 2.99. Jade's not done, but Easley catches her. And look at that. Hard confinement. Ainsley! I was gonna say that Ainsley's starting to look at least a little bit desperate. Maybe a little hopeless. She's like, am I really struggling this much against Kira Jade? Is it rust or is it maybe Cat Ainsley doubting herself? Has it ever been rust? Kira with a beautiful head so that they both go down. Ainsley crawls to the corner and Kira's able to recover back to her feet. A kick to the midsection 2 times. Jade strikes to the spine of Cat Ainsley. Doing what she can, exhausting all her energy into putting pain on the former Velocity Women's Champion. Kira Jade to the top rope with Cat. With a fucking arrow from all the way up high. Beautifully done by KJ. And look at this. Kira Jade once again. Emerald Buster. Or Jadestone Buster. Excuse me. And Rick slides in for the cover. And another late kick out by Ainsley. We saw her match against Akari. She took probably one of the worst beatings I've ever seen as she kept kicking out. So I don't know what Kira Jade's going to have to do to get her to 3 because Akari could barely even do it. And we saw how that match went. Good Lord. Jade. Oh, no, come on. Oh! She went for something on the top and Ainsley didn't let it happen. Dropped her right on the rope. And here we go. Cat Ainsley straight to the head of Kira Jade. What do you call this one? I call it fan service. Kira Jade. Head flinted her mat so many times and Devin Lynn again! Can we eject her from the match, please? I beg of you! And Ainsley, he's gonna take it into her own hands! Down goes Devin Lynn! You said the referee won't get rid of you, I will, bitch! Damn! That's gotta feel so good for Ainsley. Devin tries to go right back after Ainsley's got a plan. Keely's just watching. I don't think she wants any part of it. She's like, hey, I didn't do it. You did. Oh my God! Waste of justice on the apron! Devin Lynn is out for a week. Get her a hospital. Ainsley back in the ring. Wait! Kara Jade! Oh my God! Waste of justice! Kara Jade! Oh my God, man! Oh my God! Kick out at 2. I actually thought Kira Jade might have actually won the match after losing to so many people. And Ainsley avoids the Emerald Reaver. Uh-oh, here we go. Shatter shot. Kira had a dream and she got very close to completing it, but Ainsley from the corner, with of justice! Covered by Cat Ainsley! Ainsley with the win! It cannot be the greatest feeling in the world, though, with how much of a struggle that was. I think Yumiko and Shannon might have had an easier time than Cat did. I don't really know what that's saying. I really don't. But regardless of that fact, no! Akari! Akari from behind! Maybe it's a little payback for what happened last week when Ainsley attacked her. But Ainsley with the counter. Oh, hardlock lariat to Akari! With all the odds against her, she's still trying to make the effort to fight with Kira Jade with a save for Akari, pulling her out of the ring, and she wants her to come. It is not the time for this. Akari's got her win, and she is in Cat Ainsley's head. That's all they need. Kira just wants to leave. I don't blame her. Kira's honestly doing the right thing. But Akari is turning back. She struck Kira right off. She wants Ainsley, and Ainsley's gonna come right after her. Hardlock lariat. Akari counted the Cat flipped out of it just in time. Akira Yodochi will make her mark. Shinobi crash. And now Devin Lynn gets onto the scene, and here we go. Kira and Devin stomping out catches. They might as well, but Shannon Rose coming to the rescue. Keely Jidoshi hits the music. Oh, down goes Keely. Shannon gets the one up. Cat easily had some backup, but watch out. Kira Jade's there, and Jade's gonna make her pay. Emerald Reaver from Kira Jade. Kira Jade just seen him go. Joint corner on Velocity. What the hell is she doing here? Get your extra layer of backup. What the hell is she so mad for? Oh, Devin Lynn! Devin Lynn! When the moment called for it! A huge headbutt! You're gonna need some more backup than this. There's so many numbers in Matt U! Golden time! From Devin Lynn! Wait a minute! Do you know what that means? Jaden Rivera! You gotta be kidding me! A strike to Kaylee Motor and Clem! Jaden Rivera is on Velocity! One of the top 4 competitors in the breakout tournament! And a atomic drop to Jade! And here we go again! Lunar eclipse to Kira Jade! Jaden Rivera is on fire! Uh-oh. There's one person left standing. I don't know where Akari snuck off to, but she's not there no more. She's somewhere else. And Jaden Rivera will go right after the Velocity Women's Champion. Chop attempt. Devin Lynn with a headbutt. Jaden Rivera is able to reverse it. Oh! Right to the... What the hell? Jaden Rivera! Oh my God! Down to the ground! Jaden Rivera! And here we go! Looking for a lunar eclipse on Devin Lynn! But Lynn is able to reverse! And she runs away! Jaden Rivera scaring off the Velocity Women's Champion! And Devin Lynn certainly will retreat with Kira Jade and Keely Jidoshi. Easily enjoyed by her side with Shannon Rose in the mix. Welcome to Velocity, Jaden Rivera!